Hello, welcome. So this is the new moon workshop, ritual meditation. That's what we're doing today. So today is 1111. We're in the 1111 portal. So I thought it would be really good to do this recording today of all days, because it's a great day for us to tap into any manifestations, any areas that we want to grow into, any part of us that we feel like we want to up level. So today is a good day for that. I was going to record it yesterday, but today is the day. So welcome, welcome, welcome. We have another really big moon coming up. So it's coming up on Sunday the 15th. Of course, every time I talk about new moons, full moons, you can do any of these rituals, meditations, anything like that, workshops. Any time before the full or new moon, or any time afterwards, okay? I would suggest that you do it, 48 hours either side. But if you decide to do it today, like if this is Wednesday for you, the 11/11, and you're doing it today and the new moon is on Sunday, that's perfectly fine, okay? We're almost breaking the rules a little bit here because we have this portal, and this meditation is going to help with that too. So let's dive in. Lots of juicy stuff. If you're looking to up level, if you're looking to manifest, if you feel like the change is near, it is. Things are going to start speeding up now, and you'll find that things that you've been looking to, like your vision, if you've got goals and projects that you want to work on, career, money, things, relationships, parts of you that you want to evolve, now is the time to do it. You're going to feel like when you start to set those goals, it's going to become much easier to achieve those things. So it's all good. So I have my notes because I always write a few headings down just to prompt me, otherwise I will forget. So obviously this new moon, it's in Scorpio. So what does that mean? Well, we're going to talk about that in a second, but I just want to remind you that this new moon is a super moon. It's the last super moon of 2020. We've had 3, and this is the last one. But this new moon is in Scorpio. So we have so many different traits with Scorpions, right? So a lot of people have been feeling this week, especially the past couple of days. If you're watching this on the new moon on Sunday, you may have been feeling this midweek, like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday predominantly, that you've been feeling very emotional. You feel like you could cry at the drop of a hat. You've been feeling very like overcome with emotions, whether it's positive or negative. And you feel like things have been resurfacing, things that you thought that you'd figured out or let go of, they've started to come up again, and you've been like, why is this happening? I thought I dealt with this already. So don't worry. Those sort of things come up again because we're in this Scorpio energy, and Scorpio, although you would never imagine it, is a water sign, and water represents emotions, okay? So that watery energy that we have at the moment is starting to bring a lot of stuff back up for people, and they're like, oh, I can't cope with this, I don't want to deal with this again, I feel really upset about something, I'm crying even if I don't know why. So don't worry, we're going to pass through this. What's important right now is that you witness those emotions coming up and knowing that you're not your emotions, but it's important to see them coming up and letting them flow and let them leave again, okay? A lot of the things that are coming up for you right now is things what you dealt with previously, okay? So it could be trauma or things that had happened to you maybe in the past few months and you felt like you dealt with it already. You did, but it's just coming back up again because it's almost giving you another opportunity to grow. But what's good here right now is that you can just witness this and let it run its course and leave again. You don't have to act on any of this, okay? So it can be quite turbulent for some people, this type of energy, but just try to be very compassionate with yourself right now. If you feel upset, if you feel like you can't figure out what's going on, it's okay. It's gonna pass, okay? Everything passes. It's going to pass. Take care of yourself. Ramp up the self-care this week if you're feeling this way, okay? Really take care of yourself. So that being said, looking at my notes, so we have that side of Scorpio, this water sign and this watery kind of energy. We also have the side of Scorpio, which is very passionate and very focused and resourceful. So if we think about a new moon in Scorpio, how can we harness the good properties of that? How can we get more focused? How can we get more resourceful? How can we be more passionate about the things that we want to achieve? Well, when we start to connect to the things that we want, and the things what are in our vision, when we think about our higher self or the things that we want to achieve, we've almost been given like a lucky break here, because not only have we been given 1111, we've also been given the opportunity in this new moon to crack the code. So you might be feeling like, I've been trying to get to this goal. I've been trying to attract this, could be a material thing, this money. I've been trying to get this job. I've been trying to manifest all these things, but it's not happening for me. So a lot of those emotions, what are coming up right now, if they're like feeling very like upsetting or you can't figure it out, they're going to clear through, and it's going to give you more clarity to start to focus on what you want. So you might have always known what you want, but now it's almost like you've cracked the code and it's going to happen for you, okay? So it's very, very, very important this new moon, out of all of the ones we've had this year, to really focus on what you want, truly, and know that it's going to happen for you. I will tell you to, there's just some ducks outside my window. I will tell you to write down your intentions, and you're going to fold them up and put them under your pillow for 3 nights. Okay, so if you're doing this on a new moon, write down your intentions, what you really want. You could just write a couple, you can write 5 if you want to. Fold it up, put it under your pillow for 3 nights, okay? If you feel like you want to keep that piece of paper, then after, keep it somewhere safe, and you can look at it again next new moon, okay? So what other information do we have? So we're going to look at the tarot and some oracle in a second, but before we do that, we're just going to have a look at a little bit of astrology and a few things that are good pointers for you to do right now around this new moon. So obviously we're like beginning a new cycle, yeah, because it's a new moon, so we're heading into a new cycle. What I love about this, it's happening on the 15th. And 15 is 1 + 5 is 6. And numerology is all about growth. Okay, so that's what we want to focus on right now. We want to focus on where we're going, not where we've been. Okay, so we're moving forward right now. So anything that you have hanging around your house that you don't want anymore, that you feel like is draining your energy, get rid of it. It's time to get rid of any junk in terms of things that you're wasting your energy on. Like, in a sense that it could be people, or maybe you've got a habit which you need to stop. It's time to get rid of that stuff. If you've got crap hanging around your house, it's time to get rid of it, okay? We do that now because it's almost like, I feel like this time is very similar to like January 1st. Like, we're starting over. We're really starting to connect to what we want now. And we've had like so many changes this year, so many opportunities to grow. And you know, I feel like now is the time. I've been talking a lot about ascension, going from 3D to 5D, and that awakening, it's really happening now. So this is a very important time to do this work, okay? So yeah, get rid of some junk, that type of thing. It's a great time for change. It's great if there's things that you want to work on, like maybe it's like health and well-being. Maybe it's like you want to get a job, you want to get your career going to the next level. You can start to do that work now. Maybe there's a project you want to start working on, you can do that now. So any habits what are lingering right now, like habits that you don't particularly like and you know they're not serving you, any addictions or anything like that, it's time to really start to shift on past those. It's time to move on, okay? And how you're going to do that is focusing on what you want, and how you want to feel, okay? So we really need to focus on how we want to feel when we're stepping into our higher self, when we're stepping into our vision. Okay, so yeah, release any like heavy emotions, let them like pass on through. You don't need to do anything about them. If it's something that's just come up for you this week, we don't need to act on them. Okay, it's just, they're just giving you an opportunity to grow. Okay, if it's something that's been lingering for a long time, we need to look at that and bring it into the light. But I really want you to focus on this new moon. Focus on what you want. It's the perfect time. We're in lockdown. It's the perfect time to have some positivity, because we're going to get a burst of energy with that. Okay, so let's have a look at a little bit of astrology. So I have my notes, obviously my prompts, but we have the sun and it's conjunct with the moon, and this like gives us this burst of energy. It gives us a great opportunity for a fresh start, for turning over a new leaf, for starting new projects, for having like suddenly getting the initiative and the wherewithal to do something, whereas before you might have been like, well, I don't even know how I'm going to do that. This sun conjunct with the moon is actually going to facilitate that now. Okay, so if you've struggled achieving something or starting something, you're going to find it much easier now to do that. Okay, so great time to do that. Also, Jupiter is conjunct with Pluto, and that's giving like this sense of good fortune. So Jupiter is very connected to good fortune, generosity, lucky breaks. Yeah, so I feel like this is what's happening right now. So it's a perfect time to set goals and start new projects, and really tap into success that you want to have. Okay, like it could be material growth. Again, we're talking about 6. 1 + 5 is 6 growth. Like, so material things, if you want them, there's nothing wrong with wanting them, but now we need to set the intention of things that we want and how we're going to get them. Okay, because they are coming to you. Okay, so ask for what you want and be specific. Okay, spiritual growth, as I said, the 3D to 5D, the ascension, the awakening, it's all starting to speed up now. It's happening now. Okay, Pluto, because Jupiter is conjunct with Pluto, Pluto allows us to have this drive and this desire to achieve our goals. That's why when we've got Pluto conjunct with Jupiter, we've got all the lucky breaks and the burst of energy and the initiative from Jupiter, and then Pluto is giving us this like real desire to achieve our goals, and that focus and determination to allow us to transform. If you know me from my Instagram, or if you know me, you know I'm very passionate about a lot of things. I'm very passionate about this, so I tend to talk very quickly. So sometimes I have to stop myself and just be like, calm down. Okay, so yeah, I think that's it. You know, I'm going to put my notes away now because I just wanted to talk about that. It's a very exciting time. I think it's super, super, super cool. So get ready, get your intentions ready, put them under your pillow, do it for 3 nights. And yeah, it's time to really, really, really believe. And I keep saying it over and over again, it's time. It's actually time now, okay? It's time to move into that person you want to be and how you want to feel, okay? So let's get going with some tarot and some oracle. All right. So I will have coming up, it's just been a super busy couple of weeks. I will have coming up here on this channel tarot for the horoscopes and like intuitive guidance for the horoscopes every month. So I'm going to be starting that soon, but I think it'll be the end of November for December. So yeah, let's get going on this anyway. Let's see what's coming up for us around this new moon. We're using the Friends Tarot deck. People who get private readings from me know that I've been using this quite a lot recently, and surprisingly enough, it's been very powerful. I've been really surprised. Here it is if you're interested. Can't really see it. Can't really see it. I feel like a proper YouTuber when I do that. Yeah, so it's Friends Tarot deck. I'll put the details down below if you're interested. Very powerful. The imagery is really, really nice. And I found like lots of little secret messages inside, which has been pretty cool. So, okay, let's see what's coming up for us this new moon. All right, they're stuck together. Interesting. Oh yeah, lovely. So, okay, I love this. Great. All right, so first up we have the Fool, okay? So, you see that? See how he's just about to take a leap? This is coming up for a lot of people recently. He's just about to step off the edge. The Fool is the first card in the tarot deck, right? And generally he's like, it's new beginnings, and it's representing that he's about to go on a journey, right? So he's going on a journey, but he's very much like naive about it, doesn't really know what he's doing. He's just going for it, okay? So there's parts of this card that we can welcome in now for this new moon, and that is taking the leap, okay? I don't know if you've seen Rebecca Campbell's deck. She has a card in there which says leap. Take a leap because the universe will catch you. That's what we need to do now. There's no point in us waiting any longer, okay? If you've been waiting for a sign, this is it, the 11-11, but also this new moon. It's time to step on through. It's time to step on up. It's time to go for our goals, actually do it. So if you've been sitting on some ideas or sitting on some things that you've been wanting to do and just waiting, do it. It's time to do it, okay? This little duck, he's flapping his wings and he's ready to go, but he's going nowhere yet. It's time to stop teetering on the edge and actually start to go for it. Start to make some moves, start to put together some goals, start to work towards them, okay? I love that Death came up. Death is one of my favorite cards in the pack because it represents the end of a cycle. Like the new moon is a new cycle, but not only is a new moon a new cycle, Death card is representing the end of an old cycle. So the end of this moon cycle, but also the end of this cycle of us stepping through the gateway, the 3D to the 5D. It's really starting to happen now. We're really moving into it. It's actually happening. Okay, so I love that this is coming up for a new moon because it's the end of a moon cycle and the start of a new one. So any stuff that you've had hanging around, like things that don't serve you anymore, whether it's material goods or ideas, it's time to move on past them now. We're getting rid of them. We're moving on, okay? Death, end of a cycle. Love it. It's one of my favorite cards. Page of Pentacles. I mean, lads, that's the Irish in me. Guys, this is some great cards for the new moon, especially this new moon. Page of Pentacles is really starting to explore exactly what he wants in terms of material goods or things that he wants or his vision. So he's connecting to that and he's like, yeah, I can see that. I'm going to go for that now. I really, really want it. So have a think about what you actually want and start to write it down and know that you can achieve it. I love that. That's perfect. And last of all, I think these are probably the best cards you could get for this new moon. We got the Two of Wands. You see how she's got the globe. If you know the Rider-Waite's tarot deck, he's holding the world in his hands, right? So know that you can have anything you want, anything you want. You just have to think it and then set the intention to get it. The portal is open. We have the unique ability, the lucky breaks of Jupiter in order for us to allow us to achieve anything that we want right now, okay? So we've got the Two of Wands. It's time to make a choice. We've got the two represents a choice. Know that you can have anything you want. Look at her looking out at the worlds or the sky and just being like, wow, wow. So really connect to what you want and know that it is achievable. Okay, so you can have whatever you want. You just have to have the faith, and also like think about the things that you want. It's okay to want material things and money, absolutely, and just trust that you know that it's okay to have those things and they're coming to you now. Okay, but we're going to have to take that leap. We're going to have to really go for it now. There's no more waiting around thinking, maybe I'll wait for a bit longer for a proper sign. This is a sign, okay? It's the end of a cycle, moving forward now. Okay, perfect, love it. So let's quickly do an oracle card. Of course, it's a new moon, we're going to be using Moonology. So the Moonology deck by Yasmin Boland. I think so many people have this deck now. I love it. I love using it around the moon. It's great. So let's see what's going on there. And then we're going to do a little meditation to tap into our higher self. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, so we got the new moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. So I feel like if you follow me on Instagram, I did a post about the new moon today, about like any work that you've done on your self-development or anything like that. Know that it was worth it. In fact, it's great that you did that work, because now it's really coming into play and you're going to be really grateful that you did the work. So we're moving on up, and it's going to make that step up into your next level. It's going to make it much easier now you've done all this work. So don't think that, my God, I've been doing all of this work for so long and nothing's happened. You're in a great place. It's great that you did that work, because the people what didn't are going to struggle a little bit heading into the next phase. So your hard work is paying off. It's great that you've done the work, because you're really going to start to notice benefits of that work you've done now. Okay, so we're going to get ready for a meditation. So make sure you can get cozy and you're somewhere where you're not going to be disturbed, just for a few minutes. It's not going to be too long. Okay. All right, so this meditation is going to help you start to visualize the things that you want and step into them. Okay, so we're going to go on a little bit of a journey as you are today, and we're going to start to connect to what we want and stepping into it. Okay, so yeah, let's get going. All right, so I want you to close your eyes. So close your eyes and we're going to connect to our breath. Okay, so we're going to go in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. One more. Okay, I want you to imagine you're in your house right now. So if you're in your house or if you're somewhere else, imagine that you're at home right now, okay? And you are standing in the kitchen. So you're standing in the kitchen and no one else is here right now. So you can take a look around. What's here? What's in the kitchen? What are you doing right now? What can you see? Can you see something out of the window? What's the vibe? Does it feel good to be here right now? How does it feel? How does the air feel? Can you feel like the texture of the air? Is it cold? Is it warm? Is it stuffy? Is it fresh? Notice how you're feeling. All right, so I want you to walk through the nearest door. It doesn't matter which door it is, but wherever you are in your kitchen, I want you to walk to the door, okay? All right. So we're going to open that door. And the funny thing is, when you open that door, all of a sudden you're in a lift. And it can be any kind of lift. Maybe it's a lift that you've been in before. Maybe you're in a shopping centre and you were in this lift before. Maybe it's like a really old school lift that you've seen on a movie, but you've never ever been inside one. So I want you to take in this lift. You're inside it. What's in here? Is it old? Is it new? Is it big? Is it small? Does it have one of those gates on it? Or is it really modern? Okay, so you're going to go to the panel where you can choose the floor that you're going to, okay? And you see there's buttons. And there's one that says top floor. I want you to press that button now. Okay, so the doors are closed. Press the button. It feels really comfortable to be in here right now. And the lift starts to move. You might hear some music in the background, but it feels quite good to be here right now. So off you go. You're in the lift and you're heading up to the top floor. Okay, so you can feel that we've just stopped. We're at the top floor. Doors are opening. Okay, so we're going to step on out. When you step on out, it's kind of weird because you step onto a cloud. You didn't think that you could walk on clouds, but in fact, you can. It kind of feels like you're walking on a mattress. It's kind of bouncy, kind of soft. And the temperature is perfect up here. It feels warm, but not too warm. It's fresh, the air is fresh, but it's not cold. So you can't see anything right now, you can just see clouds everywhere. So imagine like you're stepping onto a cloud, you're up in the clouds, but you can't see anything else but clouds. But it feels really, really good. It feels really, really nice to be here. So I just want you to walk forwards a little bit. And you'll see up in front of you, there's like a portal, and it's like a glass screen on the floor what you can look down into. Don't worry if you're scared of heights, you're completely safe to be here. Nothing is going to happen to you. So I want you to look down towards your feet and look through that glass portal. And what you can see is a bird's eye view of your vision. So everything that you've ever wanted, all your goals, all your dreams, all the material things you want, the money, the environment, the people, the feelings, they're all laid out just below that portal. So you're looking down there. So I want you to look down at all the things there and start to just take in what's down there. It could be a house, might be all the people in your house, could be a car, could be a holiday. What's down there right now? Take it all in. Now I want you to zoom in on one part of that. Okay, so you're going to zoom in and you're going to see yourself in the day of that part of your vision. So I want you to recognize yourself. You can see yourself. What's she doing right now? Where is she? Does she look happy? How does she look? What's she wearing? What's she doing? Can you connect to how she feels? Really take in what she's doing right now. Connect to how it feels that she's doing that and where she's doing that and what she's doing. You might want to put on a little smile Feels really good that she's achieved that and she's doing that and that she's feeling that way. So you're going to follow her for a little while. We're not moving in real time. You can see things are like moving around. It's happening quite quickly. So you can just follow her. What's she doing in her day? How's she moving through her day? Where does she go next? Who does she connect with? What's the overall feelings that she has? Is she proud? Is she happy? Is she excited? Connect to that now. Follow her around her day. How does her day look? You start to feel a real sense of pride that that's you. You're looking at her and she's fully stepped into her vision. She's fully there right now. She's doing it. She's stepped on through. She's really had the faith and she's achieved all that she desired. Everything, it's all there. It's all there. I want you to feel what it would feel like to know that you can step into your vision and how it would feel to have it all the things that you wanted. Start to feel that now. Where can you feel it? Where in your body can you feel it? What does it feel like? Take it in for a couple of moments. Soak it up. Okay, feel like you've topped yourself up with all of those amazing feelings. Amazing, well done. Okay, so I want you now, we're going to turn around, still on the cloud. We're going to turn around and start walking back to the lift. It's waited for us, the door is still open. You're going to step back inside the lift. I think you might have a smile right now because you feel really good. Know that you can come back here anytime you want to take a look at your vision. Okay, so we're going to press the button. It's on the bottom, it says bottom floor. Press that button now and you see the doors are starting to close. So we're moving on down. You can feel the lift moving down. Still in those feelings, what you just had when you were looking at your vision. So we've just reached the bottom floor. The doors are opening. And right outside the door is you. That's kind of weird. So you're standing there looking at yourself. Notice how she's dressed right now. Notice if she's smiling. Who you're looking at is you, your highest self. She's already done it all. She already stepped into her vision. She had the faith. She trusted it was going to happen and it all happened. She's the one you were looking down at from the clouds. She's right there in front of you. So what I want you to do now is start to walk towards her. And you're going to go to put your hand out like you're shaking her hand. And her hand is going to meet your hand. So you're holding on to her hand right now. You've had that connection. You're connected to her. You're connected to your higher self. You're connected to your vision, to your dreams. She's already doing it. So I want you to feel now like you're so connected that you almost start to merge into her. You can't explain it, but it's happening. You're stepping into her, you're merging with her, you're connecting with her, you're blending into one. You have stepped right on into her. How does it feel? You've taken on her energy too. Can you feel how fearless she is? How much faith she has, how much happiness she has and joy from all the abundance that she achieved, from knowing that she went for her goals and achieved them all. That's you. You've stepped into her. You can step into her whenever you want to. So I want you to soak up those really good feelings right now. You're feeling really, really proud. Soak it up. Okay, so you're all one. You're all one. So I want you to start walking towards your kitchen door again. So you're going to go back into your kitchen, but before you open that door, remember that you're your highest self now. You've achieved everything. You've achieved all your dreams and your vision. So when you step through that door, it's not the kitchen that you left. It's the kitchen in your vision. So maybe there's different people there. Maybe the atmosphere is different. Maybe it's a completely different kitchen. Maybe it's a completely different house. Maybe it's somewhere completely different. That's okay. Connect to your vision, step through that door and step into the light. Step into your vision, step into your goals, your dreams, and everything that you've ever wanted. You can feel the light when you're opening the door right now. Step on through. Okay. Take a deep breath, start connecting to your breath. And you can open your eyes. Welcome back. So I hope you enjoyed that. I want you to really focus on that feeling when you're writing down your intentions and your goals and your visualizations and what you want before you pop them under your pillow. And yeah, thank you for joining me. It's been great to be here. It's great having you all here. So have an amazing evening, an amazing day, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.